In this video, I'm going to be going over a Git workflow where we will be creating branches from our master branch, working on a new feature from our newly created branch, doing our usual Git commands like git status, git add, and git commit. Then once we feel good about our code, it's working, it's been tested, and we want others to review it, we'll push it to GitHub, create a pull request, and then use GitHub to merge our branch to our master branch. This might be the first time you've heard of a few terms like master branch, create new branch, pull request. Well, let me explain those here. Let's start out with master branch. When you connect your application to GitHub for the first time, GitHub defaults the whole repository as your master branch. You can see this in two places, within Atom and on GitHub. The master branch is for all working code that has been reviewed, tested, and can be put into production. Next is creating a new branch. What creating a new branch does for you is it allows you to diverge from the master branch of development and continue to do work without changing the master branch, leaving the master branch clean and with only working code. This allows you a bit of safety, so when you implement a new feature and it breaks the app, you have a fresh starting point if you need it. Now, a pull request is a GitHub feature. It lets you tell others about changes you've pushed to a GitHub repository. Once a pull request is sent, your fellow collaborators can review the set of changes and features, discuss potential modifications, and even push follow-up commits if necessary. So I have a Rails app on my machine. I've initialized Git, and I connected it to my GitHub test app repository. And I'm going to implement a new feature. As I pointed out before, I'm currently on my master branch. This is where I don't want to be when implementing a new feature. So let's create a branch, and it's a very simple command. Git checkout -b and then demo branches. This command is doing a few things. The -b stands for branch. After the -b, I gave the branch a name, and the checkout is putting me into the newly created branch. You can tell that you're in the branch by looking in the corner again of Atom. It has changed from master to the name I gave the new branch. You'll also notice that my GitHub account isn't showing my newly created branch. It's because we haven't pushed it to GitHub. That will be later, once we are done with our changes or implementing our feature. All right, we're off to a good start. Any changes or features that we create now and commit will be only to this branch and not our master. Now I'm going to make some changes while in this branch. I'm not going to implement a whole feature. I'm just going to make a small change and go through the process of pushing this branch, creating a pull request, and merging it. So I'll go into my demos controller, my changes method, and this is where I'm going to make some changes. You may notice that the file I made changes to is orange on the left here. This is happening because Git is following my changes. You will also see files that are green. Green is for brand new files that were added. So orange is for files that were already there. I had just made a change to them, and green are for completely new files. So I think my changes look good here. It's all working code, it's been tested, and I feel it's ready to be reviewed by my collaborators. So I want to push this branch onto GitHub. I have to do the usual commands: git status, git add, git status again, git commit with a comment, then the final piece, pushing it to GitHub with git push origin and the name of the branch. I see that the push was successful, so I'll head on over to the GitHub repository, and the remote branch is now there. You'll see a green button next to it that says compare and pull request. I'm going to go ahead and click on that button, which brings me to a page where I'll see one of two things: either able to merge or conflicts must be resolved before merging. At the moment, we see able to merge, which is good. I see my comment and I have the option of updating it. I also have the option to go into greater detail of what was changed. All that looks good and I'm satisfied with it, so I'll go ahead and create the pull request. At this point, GitHub sends out an email to all the collaborators, letting them know that my code is ready to be reviewed and merged to master. It's best practice to collaborate with your team at this time and ensure everyone is on the same page about merging in your working and tested changes. If everyone is on board, I'm going to click Merge Pull Request, confirm merge, and that's all it took. The branch is now merged. It gives the option to delete the branch. I'm going to go ahead and delete it because the story is done, the feature is fully implemented, it's tested, it's working, so the branch doesn't need to stick around. It's no longer needed. Now that just deletes the GitHub branch. I want to delete the one on my machine as well. So I'm going to go back into my terminal, do git checkout master, because I can't delete a branch I'm currently in, and while I'm in the master branch, I'll go ahead and pull the most up-to-date master from GitHub, which has my new feature and changes, with a git pull origin master. And I want to test the app at this point as well, just to ensure it's all in working order. Then once I'm sure the app is working as it should, I'll run the command to delete the created branch by doing git branch -d and then the name of the branch. And then I can see here, deleted branch, demo branches. That's it. That completes the Git workflow. We created a new branch, made some changes, committed them, pushed the branch to GitHub, created a pull request, reviewed the code, merged the changes to master, and lastly, deleted our branch. This was a demonstration of when there are no conflicts when merging. In the next video, we'll see how to deal with merge conflicts. But for now, that's the end of this video.